Hello guys, it is me, the Shadow Key Pony, and today I'm back with another Disney live action hater rant video, and today I'm going to be ranting on Posh Prick Reviews. A bit of swearing in the channel title there. So let's get on with the video. Link will be in the description, like always, and yeah.
Hey everybody, how's it going? Posh Prick Reviews here in the flesh for a change. No animated version of me, no film in the background like my normal videos, because this isn't really going to be a review like my normal reviews, because if you couldn't tell by the title, I haven't actually seen the film that I'm talking about today.
Wait, what? Wait, so you're ranting on the film that you haven't seen. What?
Quite on purpose, because like I said, this isn't really going to be a review. It's going to be me just relating my thoughts and opinions about the general idea of this movie, and that is the recent remake of Aladdin, the recent live-action remake, and this is just going to be me talking about why I, in good conscience, can't really go to see it.
Okay, please share.
First thing I just want to get off my chest before going into this video, if you have now watched the Aladdin remake, or if you're planning to watch it, you're planning to go see it, you've enjoyed it, or you're planning to enjoy, you want to enjoy all that good stuff, that's great, that's fine. This video is not here to shame you for enjoying this movie.
Oh, thank God.
If you've seen it and you enjoyed it, that's great, that's fine. As long as you're having fun at the cinema, that's perfectly okay. I'm not here to judge you for liking it. This is just me, like one well-meaning idiot that's talking about his own thoughts about this particular mindset that Disney has gotten into at this point. With the current state of Disney and seeing movies like the live-action Aladdin and the live-action Dumbo and the sequel to Mary Poppins and all these movies that they're coming out with that are just springboarding off of nostalgic classics that they made well back in their glory days, I kind of just have to share my thoughts on it, and they're not really positive ones. My thoughts surrounding this didn't start with the recent Aladdin remake. It started probably back when Beauty and the Beast, like the live-action Beauty and the Beast came out, because around that time I did a video talking about live-action Disney remakes and why I think they suck.
Okay, that's your opinion, alright? That's your opinion. We all have opinions.
Why I think they don't really work as Disney movies or remakes or just movies in general. And I said in the video that my main issue with them is that, like, the remakes either do two things. They either just copy the movie that they are adapted from beat for beat. They either just make it beat for beat the same, only without any life in it, without any of the charm or energy.
Well, that's kind of where you're wrong. They're not the same story, and I have the Jungle Book 2016 to back me up on this. In the film, Bagheera, the Black Panther, tells us, the viewer, that he found Mowgli and he trusted them to the wolves. And that was in the original classic Jungle Book from Disney. Except Bagheera found Mowgli in a crashing boat in the Disney animated classic Jungle Book. Now, there was a thing in the movie that was never in the Disney animated classic Jungle Book, and that was the water truths. Did I say that correctly? Please correct me if I said it wrong. Rugja then tells Mowgli to play only and tells him to behave himself, which she never did in the Disney animated classic Jungle Book. Mowgli then makes an invention of his, and then he drinks from it, and then the animals are staring at him like,
Weird. That's weird.
That the original animated one had, or they basically just change a bunch of stuff about the story and just make it worse and worse.
a film has to change at some point. It's like video games, for example. Video games like, I don't know, Halo. People loved playing Halo in the 2000s. When Halo 2 came out, everyone enjoyed Halo 2. But when Halo 3 came out, Halo 3 had the same gameplay and the same mechanics as Halo 2. Some people liked it and some people didn't. The Halo fans that didn't like Halo 2's gameplay being in Halo 3, and I think that's how we got Halo 4's gameplay mechanic, which isn't the same as the Halo gameplays from Halo 1, Halo 2 and Halo 3. It's the same thing with Disney movies. All Disney movies. If Disney remastered the animated classic stories, it's gonna get boring straight away because we've seen the story thousands of times. Yeah, the effects look great and the atmosphere will look beautiful, but like I said before, it will still be boring because it's the same story but in realistic 3D.
Make it less than the animated film that they are pulling from, either by just imitating the animated movie and doing it worse, or trying to change a bunch of stuff about the animated movie that shouldn't be changed.
No, it has to change at some point. And not all of us film fans like seeing the same story play out in repeat, or purgatory, limbo.
And makes no sense to be changed, and doesn't actually add anything to the story.
Well, you're wrong about that. Wait, Posh Prick Reviews, what is it that you said again?
If you couldn't tell by the title, I haven't actually seen the film that I'm talking about today.
If you couldn't tell by the title, I haven't actually seen the film that I'm talking about today.
If you couldn't tell by the title, I haven't actually seen the film that I'm talking about today.
That's right. This guy has not seen the 2019 Aladdin film. And he's ranting on the movie that he hasn't even watched. Which, you know, he doesn't have to watch the film. Like, I know I said in my previous rant videos, if you don't like something, don't watch it. But this guy hasn't seen the film and he's ranting on it. And this video is his opinion, which I, you know, do respect. And having opinions is good. And I think that this guy has seen film clips and the trailer to the Aladdin 2019 movie. And he didn't like it, which is okay to not like stuff because, you know, this is a democracy world.
That's what I definitely felt when I came out of Beauty and the Beast, was that none of the changes that they made to the narrative, to the animated movie's narrative, made it any better.
It did kind of bring back the songs from the original Disney animated classic Beauty and the Beast. I liked the mob song from the live action Beauty and the Beast, and that song was amazing and catchy.
And none of the things that they did that was the same, that was taken from the animated movie, was done as well as the animated movie.
I don't know what he's trying to say. I don't know how to respond to this part. Well, the Disney live-action remakes are supposed to be reimagined and told in a different way, or light. And kind of what we do nowadays with stories. We tell the original stories, and others have their sides of the story. And it's not just fairy tales, it's other stories like legends and myths. And the stories from the Disney animated classic films have gotten so old over the years that some Disney fans and some people stopped watching it because they have seen the story 1,000 times. And I used to watch Disney animated classics in the past when I was like 5 or 6. Did I enjoy them? Yes. Did I watch it 1,000 times? Yes. And eventually I stopped watching those movies. Not because I hated the movies, but because I have seen the story play out 1,000 times. And I did the same with Disney animated classic sequels. I enjoyed the movies, but over the years, as I grow, I found them boring. Because it's the same story being played. Now, I do go back to them sometimes, and on my Xbox, I do have a Disney animated classic movie. And that Disney animated classic film is Bambi 2. And Bambi 2 was one of the best Disney animated classic sequels I have ever seen. The film was enjoyable, and the ending was good as well. And I really liked all the scenes to Bambi too. Especially this scene that you're seeing on screen right now. Look at them. Oh, come on, Disney animated classic fans. We all know you love this.
A lot of the early reactions now that I've seen to the Aladdin remake have kind of been similar to that. A lot of people are just utterly indifferent with it. They don't care. They've gone to see it. They paid money to go see it, and it's just left no impact on them. And again, if you enjoyed the movie, that's great, that's fine. This isn't here to attack you.
And my video is not about that either. I don't attack people. I just say to people, hey, Disney animated classic fans, there's a better way than ranting on a Disney live action remake. Like asking them and being patient instead of dropping this whole big gigantic bomb that detonates your temper tantrums.
But at the same time, a lot of the reviews that I've been seeing have been repeating the same comments that were said around the Beauty and the Beast remake. And with that in mind, I just can't really see why I should pay Disney money to see something that is a bad imitation of an animated movie that I loved when I was growing up.
The Disney live action remakes aren't that bad. All I see in Disney live action remakes is a film that's being itself.
But I loved Aladdin when I was a kid. I absolutely loved it, like, from beginning to end. I loved Robin Williams, I loved Jafar, I love I don't love everything about that movie now, but I still love to watch that movie.
Then watch it. Go ahead. Do that. Go and do it. Like, go and, like, take your shoes off. Sit down on your couch. Lift the little resting foot thing on the couch and watch the animated version. Like, there's a lot of Disney movies you can choose from, and there's a lot of movies out there that aren't Disney related.
Like, Robin Williams most certainly made that movie his, and that's another big issue with the live action remake is it's not Robin Williams as the genie.
Really? Your whole problem with the Disney live action Aladdin is Robin, is it Robbie or Robin? Basically, your whole problem with the Disney live action Aladdin is because Williams is not in the Disney live action Aladdin. And of course he would say that, because what else would he say?
But the genie was specifically written with Robin Williams in mind, so it's not, you can't even really call it the genie if it's not Robin Williams in the role. And I'm sure, it's like, from what I've heard, Will Smith tries his damnedest in it, and he's even quite funny in one or two of the scenes.
Aha! So Will Smith does make a good genie.
But at the same time, it's not Robin Williams, so again, this kind of speaks to my whole point about all of these live-action remakes, is it's not the original, so why are you even doing it? The original animated Disney movies that these remakes are based off of were so singular and cemented themselves as these, like, just timeless classics of animation and filmmaking. So the idea of remaking that, of trying to remake something that is just so cemented in the public eye, that is just considered so timeless, that is enjoyed by so many people around the world, and trying to remake that, trying to capture that magic again, you're not gonna do it.
Oh yeah?
So the only reason that Disney are doing it is just to make a profit.
No, they're not. They are reimagining the story.
And that's the problem. That's the biggest issue I have with all of these Disney remakes, is that they're not really there to capture the magic of the original Disney animated movies that they're based on. They are there to just leech off of our nostalgia for them.
No, The reason why the Disney live action remakes are there is because the Disney live action fans love them. That's why Disney keeps making more of these Disney live action remakes.
To try and give some kind of imitation of the original animated classics that they're based off of, without actually injecting it with any of the life that made it just leap out of the screen.
And Disney did make one of the Disney live action remakes. No, not one, two of the Disney live action remakes the same as the original classic Disney films. And those movies were the Aladdin 2019 and The Lion King 2019. So guys, thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Like I said, the 2 videos that I used for this video will be in description. And I know that there are people out there that like Disney live action remakes. And I've researched, and there are Disney live action fans out there. So yeah, please like, subscribe, turn on the notification bell if you want to see more of my videos. And what videos do you want me to do next? Now, I can't do animations because I haven't got the right source or equipment. Actually, I do have an iPad, so I guess I can do stop motion, but it isn't going to be great, my stop motion. So, yeah. I think I might save stop motion for another day. Maybe when I do a second channel. Oh, wait. What I think I might do, though, is open up a Halo channel. So, yeah. I think I might do that. I don't know. This is going to be a smooth rant, so it's not going to be a Disney live action hater rant part 7 video. So thank you all for watching and have a good night.